Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Junhan and I hope you're all doing great. Now today, instead of making an automotive video which I would usually do for you guys, instead I'll be going for a different approach, more towards lifestyle I would say, or as the video review starts to suggest, backyard restoration. Now the reason for that is because my backyard hasn't been touched or restored for over 5-6 years, so you can imagine how bad the condition is right now. Like for example, the fans are rusty, the paints are coming off, the lights aren't working, the walls are very dirty, and then the trees are dangling everywhere, which makes everything ever so slightly dirtier and messier. So today, I'm going to address that problem and I'm going to bring you guys along the journey for it and show you the end results, which are definitely going to be very satisfying for sure. I can guarantee that. Yeah, so without further ado, I'm first going to show you the situation right now and then we go from there. Let's go. We'll be working on this entire stretch right here. First, we need to chop off all these trees here because it's causing obstructions. And then second is we're going to use a pressure washer and spray as much as possible off this the sand on the wall. And then after that, you have to sand down each and every fence. And then you have to start painting. Now you may wonder what's the cause of this. Why is this wall so brown? Why is it so dirty? The reason for that is if you look this way, you can see the clear difference, right? This area does not have grass. This area has grass. Because this area, if you look up, you can see it's all covered with trees. So it blocked out the sunlight, so it can't perform photosynthesis and all. So there's no grass, and then when there's no grass, you don't have the roots to hold on the soil. So all here is basically loose soil, and whenever it rains, especially heavy rains, the rainwater drops and then it splashes onto the wall, which forms this brown layer. It's actually soil, but it's there for a very long time, so it's embedded into the paint already. So yeah, it suits the theme of being natural, but I think we gotta paint it white. You can see this area is covered with moss and algae. We need to get rid of that as well. For the fence, you can see it's all rusted already. So if you can just paint it off. So this whole area needs to be sanded down, and I think we're gonna paint it black instead of brown, so that you got nice contrast, black and white. This is my outdoor storeroom. First thing we need to do is get the tools needed to chop some trees. Open this up. It's a bit messy right now, but it's okay. Need to get this saw, the larger saw, some scissors or cutter, gloves, and we need this as well. I'm not sure what this is called, but just in case if the tree we cut is stuck and we need to pull it off. A spade, anchor, and of course a ladder because the trees are quite high up. After spending lots of energy and time chopping the branches off this tree, I think we decided to just remove this whole thing. And we are done with day one. So tomorrow we have to trim this tree. We have to completely remove this tree, completely remove this one as well, and remove everything there except for the coconut tree because it looks nice. Yep. And as well as this, the banana tree. Well, this banana tree has to go as well because it looks very messy. Yeah, this is the BD40. Woo! Nice.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Nope. Nope. Yes!
Goodbye, tree. You've been missed. So here we have a fallen coconut, which I don't think you can drink already because it's all brown. It's supposed to be green. Whee! Almost there. One more time. One more.
Hi.
Alright, good job. So we have encountered a beehive. Just to show you guys the hive. Yep. There you go. Lucky I'm not trypophobic. A beehive with no bees in it. The interesting about this is, you see how it's attached to the branch by those little tiny joints? Very cool. Here you go. Come. Good boy. Here you go, Scruffy. No, enough.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Okay, after lots of blood, sweat and no tears, we have finally and successfully removed 3 of the trees that were sitting, one here, and one here. We have also fixed this lamp because initially it was broken, and we fixed it with duct tape because duct tape solves everything, and it's black as well, so it's not very obvious. Bonus point. And then this one, the light wasn't working. We have to replace with another bulb. This one as well. Yeah. And we also went to the extent to clear the trees behind this fence. So we went out from here, we climbed down, and then we cleared everything along this path. So there were lots of banana trees, and there were trees that were protruding through the fence, which looked very ugly. So we completely removed it. And I think we have cleared about more than 10 banana trees, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it looks much better now, but there are still lots of banana trees. If you notice, before this, you can't actually see the neighborhood because it's all covered with trees. But now we have chopped up most of it, so now you can actually see the rest of the neighborhood. And yep. So today's a new day. We're gonna start grinding and sanding out all these rusty bits on the surface of the fence by using an old school angle grinder, sandpaper. If not, you can use this device to sand it down as well. Yep. So we're gonna do this step first, and then the next step will be painting the fence. And this is exactly how it's supposed to look like after grinding and sanding to the bare matter. But just doing this part alone takes a very long time, so I doubt that you're gonna do the entire thing like that as well. But you try to remove as much rust and all those loose paint before painting. So I've mentioned that the fence will be painted black, right? But before that, we have bought these 2 cans of red oxide. So we apply 1 layer of this. This is to prevent future rust formation, and then only we apply the black paint on top. So now we're going to start to paint the red oxide on the fence. That has already started, so you can see these 4 fans are painted with the red oxide. Looks so much better. And then these 4, I'll be doing it. And just like that, we're done with the first layer of oxide. It actually looks quite good in red, but nah, I think black is the way to go. So now it's time to paint the black paint over the red. Oops, I think we just hit an ant's height. Wow. The paint we'll be using to paint the fence black is this. Fortunately, we have one here, LSC, so it's a gloss finish. Yeah, obviously it's black. And then it dries very fast, it's good coverage, it's durable, and most importantly, it's suitable for exterior as well. Yep, this is the one we'll be using. I've already done painting this fence black, and now my dad is continuing with the second one. Here's something interesting for you guys. You see these lines here? These are actually called ant tunnel. It's basically a sheltered passageway for ants to travel from one place to another. Especially when it's raining, they can't travel. But this is actually very cool. You see, the ant starts from there. It comes up from the soil. Then it goes along here. Go. And goes all the way up. Yep. And they are quite clever. It's built by sand. So if I were to break it, you can actually see ants traveling, because I accidentally did it just now. Oops. And I just noticed there's another passageway for the ants. Instead of the one here, which I mentioned earlier, if you look closely here, you can see there's another one which goes literally all the way up the coconut tree. You see? Goes all the way up. Up. Oops, can't focus. Yeah, all the way up there. So today is another day, and we're going to attempt to remove the soil from the wall and the algae from this countertop with a pressure washer. Fingers crossed, hopefully it works. This is what happens after spraying. Covered with fungi. So we have tried to remove as much soil as possible. This part here is exceptionally clean, not sure why. But all this part, we've tried spraying, it's very hard to come off. Yep, so the next step will be one layer of undercoat and then one layer of white paint. So we went ahead and buy different types of paint, but the main paint we'll be using to paint the wall is this one, the wall sealer, which is also in white color. That will be the undercoat. And then we got a white paint. This is for the final coat. So it's very important because this one is weather shield. It's good for exterior. So, and then algae protection, because previously we have algae, so it's good. UV protection, dirt resistance because you have soil. So all this is the perfect combination for our wall. My brother is currently applying the first layer of sealant. First layer of undercoat done. I know you can still see the markings, but after you paint 2 layers of paint on it, hopefully it should not be able to see. Look what I found. A snail. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to free you, buddy. Off you go. Oh my god, they're too heavy. Suck on it. Suck on it, don't fall. Okay. I'm gonna let go. Okay, you're fine. Last but not least, you're gonna finish everything off with 2 layers of white paint, and then we are done. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this, but my backyard restoration project is finally complete. After spending so much blood, sweat and tears and the number of efforts we put into it in terms of manpower and also the hours we put into it. But I feel like every energy spent on this project is worth it because the results are so satisfying. And yeah, so I'm going to show you what we've done and how it looks like now. So the first thing that stands out the most are the fans and the wall. Previously the wall was covered with soil, it's very dirty, and now it's fully white. And then the fans was rusty and it's all brown, and then this is like peeling off. Then now we have already recovered it and it's black now, so the contrast is really nice. And then on the left side, previously there were banana trees, some few plants and another tree here. We've completely removed it so that it looks much neater now. We have decided to paint the housing of the power supply white because it was quite old already and it wanted to turn yellow, so yeah, why not. We have also mowed the lawn so that this whole area looks tidy because the grass are now very even. And then, oops, this is the spillage I had when I painted the fence black. Hopefully the grass, when it grows back, it covers this area up. And if you make our way towards the center, you can see this pile of soil here because initially there was a tree. We chopped it off so that this whole area can get enough sunlight. Hopefully you can, because if not, you'll stay this brown and then eventually this whole area will turn brown again because the soil is very loose, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So this area, we burn the stump. That's a very cool thing. We burn the stump, and after that there's a huge hole here, so we filled it up with the soil. This soil may look very messy now, but eventually it will become flat again when it rains. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it. Then moving on towards the right side, previously there was another tree here. This tree, it was easy to remove the stump out, but before that, the branches, it was dangling everywhere, and because it has thorns, it actually latched onto all those banana trees and all those plants outside there. So whenever you want to cut and pull, it pulls along with the whole thing, so it's pretty hard. So you have to cut all the branches into small pieces and then get a few cuts because the thorns are really sharp and there are a lot of thorns. So yeah, I'm glad that it's removed because yeah, it caused a lot of hassle. And then there was another tree here as well. This one, it goes all the way up straight like that. It was easy, you just chop it off and then remove. And then this way, this area here, remember there were a lot of things going on in this area. So yeah, we have cleared it out. We have smoothened the soil. We have smoothened the soil. So to left the coconut tree alone only, because the coconut tree itself deserves a place because it's very nice and it's all the way up. It's huge. So yeah, and this ties in nicely with the coconut tree right there, because there we have removed the plant and tree, so just the coconut tree alone on the far left corner, and then on the far right corner we have just the coconut tree also. So it's pretty nice. And then in my family's fashion, if you were given a small task to do the area only, eventually somehow we'll do the entire thing anyways. So yeah, that's what happened here. We initially didn't plan to paint this, but because we got extra paint, so we decided to paint everything. And here there was a crack, we filled it up. We still have to sand that down. Yep, and then we trimmed this tree, we trimmed this tree so that it looks better now. And then the bridge, we painted it. And then we sprayed everything here also, so all the mud is all clean now. And then along that way, yeah, that's about it. And that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do enjoy, please remember to like, subscribe and share with your friends because it'll be hugely appreciated by me. And for those of you who managed to stay all the way until the end of the video, I thank you as well, because for spending 20 minutes watching my creation, my video. Yeah, so with that said, I'll catch you next time. Bye.